you know,
He also
IceKnight being very comfortable against Cloud.
very comfortable. Like
Less,
he beat Anthony, isn't cool.
yeah.
I didn't even notice that Ned's quote was, "I hate Sephiroth."
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's so fitting,
he
dude.
does not like that character.
Sean says, yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
A little bit insensitive,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
So,
All right.
we'll see how Ned does here in this set against IceKnight's Greninja. As you know, previously stated, IceKnight is very comfortable against this character. Also plays Cloud himself.
Yes.
Very
Right.
proficient.
Yeah, this doesn't. I don't feel like any sortie is particularly fun to play into Greninja. You know?
There's a few that like do fine. Like Cloud's like is like one of them. I would say like Ike is also like fine in that, but like there's not many. Like your traditional like Marcina, Roy Kron, they all hate it.
Yeah. Greninja just destroys all the Fire Emblem characters.
Yeah, that sounds right.
He's a big fan of those Fire Emblem characters.
So what makes the Cloud matchup better?
He hits lower than the other sorties, which is huge.
I mean, we saw it right there. He hit forwarder into down tilt like 2 times, and it's just so good. And you can click back air, and back air comes out so fast, so you can click it so low to the ground to catch those dash-in approaches that Greninja kind of relies on as a way to like low profile a lot of moves. So that's definitely part of it.
And even if it's parried, like there's no punish, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the big things also that Cloud has an advantage in this matchup is edge guarding.
Yes.
Cloud is really good at edge guarding Greninja, especially since Greninja up B doesn't have a hitbox. You can just grab the ledge and just wait for Greninja. You can just camp the ledge.
You have plenty of ways on either with like a strong down air, back air, forward air, and like when he's at high percent wave limit, you can do a limit cross slash on the stage.
Right.
Yeah.
Very attackable. So there's a lot of ways that Cloud can hamster this character off stage. So
yeah, I've talked with IceKnight about it. I remember he told me that
big parry.
he doesn't like Cloud edge guarding because it feels impossible to come back.
Right.
If Cloud is like locked in and knows and,
Yeah.
super on point, it's so hard for Greninja to come back.
Agreed.
That
I
makes
mean,
plenty of sense.
he was able to get that. Well, Ned was able to get that first dog, but I mean, IceKnight's doing a really good job in general, just keeping on a lot of pressure here. But he's starting to get into these percentages.
Back air popped up.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. He's starting to get to these percentages where you see a lot of these characters that rely on very precise kill confirms. They're not going to be able to get these kills because you're too high percentage. So you're going to have to find a raw call out like that forward air on the neutral get up to secure stocks.
Yep.
Sean, no stranger to playing very, very patiently with all of the runs that he's had over the last year. It's taken a lot of patience. I feel like every tournament I see him go to, the reason he does better and better is because he's willing to play slower and slower.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very willing
It's a
to.
big take. Oh, the up air. Combo breaks.
And he falls out of another back air.
Jesus.
Ned being really good about mixing up his pairing timing. I know that's one of IceKnight's biggest strengths, especially against Cloud.
Yeah.
He will always parry anything that you throw at him. Back air, forward air. No matter how hard you try to mix it up, IceKnight will just react and parry it.
I will say for all the Clouds he's been really good against.
Ooh. Wow.
That all of them have been very swinging.
Yeah.
Ned is not that much of a swinger, so it's throwing off his normal pace.
Ooh, good down tilt into the up smash. Good stuff coming out from IceKnight there.
Yeah.
I do want to point out that IceKnight is 1-3 on net currently.
Oh, this might be stock.
But the last time they played was 2022.
Yeah.
IceKnight has got significantly better.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
And the only time he's lost when it's the first time they play.
Right.
Everything else he's been winning.
Yeah, well, probably one of the most improved players over the last 12 to 18 months.
Yeah.
Easily.
The last stock right now, limit is almost fully charged. One more hit in either direction will give it. There it is. Oh, couldn't quite combo into the cross slash. God. Yeah, just use it to get back safely.
Dash tag.
Yeah, and it gives him so much momentum off of that, limit blade beam.
Yeah.
Because he's able to then get the dash attack on that low shield as well. You're putting on a lot of pressure here. I love these forward airs. There's that signature back air to secure at the end.
Yeah.
Just
IceKnight-
textbook,
IceKnight is just rushing this disadvantage
Yeah.
offense, and you really can't do that against this character.
Yeah.
He can sniff that out and just
Yeah, Ned, like, being super disciplined with Cloud, and not unfamiliar to the character, too. Top rep in Smash 4,
He
too.
was, like, one of the top reps in Smash 4.
Yeah.
He was consistently top 50 in the world in that game, and that was his first character that got into the Pantheon. So, like, if there's any, like, the natural habitat character, it's this guy right there out of all of them.
Exactly.
So,
Love
it shines truly through for this character. So,
love to see it. We are taking it back to PS2. It's a very nice long stage. There's no reason for either of them to necessarily switch. Greninja enjoys having all the space in the world, especially IceKnight enjoys having all the space in the world.
He loves this stage.
He loves
If
this
it's
stage.
not Steve, he will go here.
Yeah. And Cloud's game plan is pretty much going to be the same on any dual platform stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, any stage, like,
A
it's
third
just good
back-
for both these characters.
Even a third platform.
Yeah, third back air.
Oh, he's in the ledge.
Oh,
Ned
yeah.
is doing such a good job.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm
Yeah,
talking
this
about.
could have been yeeted right there.
This is what's rough about, like, the advantage that Cloud has. It's so hard for Greninja to come back on stage.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh,
God, and that limit is on deck too, so at any point in time, IceKnight has to be so ready for it, and he's not, gets caught by the limit blade beam, and now Ned is able to get a ledge guard. We're going to see a lot of these back airs coming out, but I mean, love the patience coming out from IceKnight.
Yeah, this is looking dire. Just struggling to get out of this ledge trap situation, and
Yep.
all of this space to run away on PS2 and just continuously back air run. But IceKnight does find an advantage, able to turn this one around, gets an ledge
he was
trap,
so
could
waiting
not
for neutral
quite.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Tragedy.
Yeah, like, if Cloud gets the space up there, you don't challenge that.
Cloud,
Like,
Cloud would up air every single time.
Yeah.
Because, for a fun fact, he hurtbox ships frame one on the move. So in some cases, it's a better escape option than air dodging.
Ridiculous.
This game is, even on like a minute level, just very, very, it's got a lot of complexity to it.
Very polished.
Yeah.
It's so
Maybe too polished.
It's
too
so
polished.
polished that, like, Z-axis happens way more often in this game than other games.
I'm having deja vu. I feel like this is the third time on comms I've heard somebody say that Smash Ultimate is too polished.
It's too polished.
It is too polished.
It's too polished for its good and bad reasons.
Yes, yeah. I love it.
Oh, and
Fantastic ledge drop.
That's one of the reasons is there's just so much creativity in this game. It's in every situation, right? Disadvantage, you have more options. In advantage, you have creativity that you can play with. In neutral, there's so much freedom of movement. This game is just so creative.
yeah, and Ned just being super comfortable with Cloud.
Yeah.
Yep, it's
Able to
shining
exercise
through.
that creativity, yeah.
God, and there it is again.
Ooh,
Gets the
yeah.
limit cross,
Yeah.
gets the limit blade beam, goes for a cross slash to see if he can catch a roll out, but even though he whipped it, still in a very advantageous spot.
You start to realize that like Greninja's two big win conditions, down tilt and dash attack, are just not effective against this character. You're going to get walled out by forward air if you try to go for down tilt. If you go for dash attack, you're just going to get climb hazard out of shield.
Yeah.
It's just a tough situation.
You have to find more creative ways to get these setups in order to get over
Oh,
here. But just a
yeah,
raw up smash on an
yeah,
unsafe
yeah,
movement,
yeah,
that's going to catch you good stuff from that taking game number
this
2.
This is like full Ned control. Like he's
Yeah.
been controlling the pace like since the start of the first game, and I think IceKnight needs to complete 180 his game plan entirely.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's not working because his playstyle works against Cloud that are like very like willing to swing a lot.
Yeah.
And Ned is swinging at a very cautious time that he needs to respect that.
If Ned doesn't want to swing, he will not swing.
Exactly.
Ned will sit there for and move for like a minute at a time if he doesn't have to.
He needs to recognize that and just be adjusted the playstyle around that.
Yeah, see?
We need to see something new coming up from IceKnight here. He's having such a hard time getting his hands on Ned for very long, and Ned is just so comfortable, like you said, Beto, just like moving around, right?
Yeah.
Just moving around, not even pressing buttons, just allowing the movement of Cloud to tell a story on its own.
Yes.
It's like, I am so comfortable in this matchup that I don't need to swing. I just am allowing my presence to be enough to scare you into making bad decisions.
Exactly.
And Ned, like, as he was landing, I don't know if you guys noticed this too. Landing with the very lowest part of Nair that's active
I love that Nair so
to make
much.
sure that he is as safe as possible.
Yes, I love that Nair so much.
I'm trying to. I'm already. I know. I don't want to count out IceKnight yet. I think I've seen Sean make more reverse 3-2s than I've seen almost anybody any other player.
He
But
is
I am trying to calculate to see if Ned wins this, what does the tiebreaker situation look like? Because this is a mess.
Is Ned 1-1?
He's 1-1. He's 1-1 because he beat IceKnight.
Right.
Now.
But he also got 3-0'd by Angelo.
Yeah,
Angelo.
3-0'd by Angelo, but then IceKnight beat Angelo, but then Ned potentially beating IceKnight. So the head-to-heads are done.
I think if Ned wins, I think he's first seed based on head-to-head.
Because he...
Oh, that should be that. They're not. Oh,
great! That was such a great low recovery.
And the reversal with the dash attack too.
And this is the first time Sean has actually been in.
Yeah, we got conditions and weights.
Yeah, you can't hang on.
No, no, you can't, man.
I just can't. I'm in love with Ned's game plan for start to finish. It's just so creative and beautifully executed.
Yeah.
Can we talk about how Ned didn't want to play IceKnight because he doesn't like Greninja?
Yeah.
And here he is with a 2-0 lead.
Honestly, like, this has been like a dominant set. Like,
yeah.
Like this has been very close on this third game specifically, but like the pace is still in Ned. The game is set by Ned. Even like in disadvantage, Ned is still in control.
Yeah. And you can see it in IceKnight's gameplay as well. He's having such a hard time getting a hold of Ned, allowing himself to actually get stuff. Even when he was able to get a hit in, we saw Ned miss a tech, right? And any other time, Sean capitalizes on that so aggressively, but he was unable to.
But he's living.
It's just a lot of the stress, and we're going to fall out of the back air, too.
No.
Oh my God, dude.
Okay.
He finally got it, but he had to work that one.
Win or lose, I know he's gonna. IceKnight's gonna have some choice words.
Yeah.
For Greninja back air.
Yeah.
Oh, but here we are. There is that advantage state coming out from IceKnight.
This is the momentum changer right here.
Oh, and lowering his shield with back air to make sure that the fair shield pokes.
Yeah, really good stuff coming out from Ned there. He's really swinging for the fences here, trying to find this second stock for himself here. But, I mean, I love the way IceKnight is moving around all of these options, putting in a lot of pressure on Ned anytime.
Again.
And he holds the limit for the last stock.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to use it.
He's going to.
Yeah, well.
Because why not? Why not?
You don't have to I immediately uses it.
I'm shocked Ned doesn't hold the limit more because I feel like he would benefit more from just the movement buffs alone.
Yeah.
I think in that moment he wanted to put the pressure more on Sean specifically. So I don't completely blame him for like letting this a play being, but as I was saying like earlier, this is like the first time now. This is no longer Ned's game. This is literally even.
What's confusing me is that this game, more than every other game, and I'm not sure if it's because of how it started and Ned just like got really uncomfortable, but IceKnight found so many more down tilts and dash attacks to find openings, and to find even the game confirmer right there, the down tilt into forward air. And we didn't see that at all from games 1 or 2 while Ned had the advantage. Ned was playing very nice out of the spacing, walling out with fairs so that you couldn't get a dash attack or a down tilt in. I mean, it was just immaculate. And now IceKnight, with the advantage up a stock earlier on in that game, it seemed to put Ned on some sort of weird back foot and then just snowballed it towards the end slowly, but still avalanche.
And something that I also noticed in that last game there is it took Ned a very long time to actually secure that second stock because of the way IceKnight was positioning himself throughout that entire time. Like really making it hard for Ned to get all of these, back airs and forward airs that he's been landing all this time. IceKnight has always just been just slightly outside of that range and doing a really good job capitalizing off of that as well.
Not yet.
But
and I want to point out, I think IceKnight is very similar to Ned in where Ned will not swing if he doesn't want to. IceKnight will just move and shimmy around if he doesn't want to get hit.
Exactly.
He will make himself a impossible target to hit.
Though, between the two, Ned is more willing to, not press anything for an extended period of time. And while IceKnight can do that, if he feels he can set up the pressure, he will do forward air swings over and over and over.
Yeah.
I also am loving these water shurikens in the air to stall to mix up the timings here. I'm loving that a lot.
And then catch it on the landing.
With the grab right there. Unfortunate. And there's a conditioning game, right? You whip the grab. This time you hold the shield, climb by as a shield.
Yep.
We're seeing all of what was beneficial in Game 3 for IceKnight come back to bite him in Ned's conditioning.
This Game 2.
That up tilt was scary. That up tilt was scary. And he hasn't pulled that out yet, so IceKnight recognizing that and air dodging immediately, that's really good stuff.
Yeah, fantastic. Got that early hit of back air into the down tilt up smash. It was such a good way to start. Oh, tried to find the tech follow.
You know, and that's usually a tech chase that IceKnight will always hit. He'll hit that nair, and he'll follow up and like string you off stage or just juggle you for 70%, but he misses it there. Like,
and it's the nerves. It's very clear the nerves. We saw it a couple times earlier as well. Missed techs that IceKnight would never miss before to get a jab lock into a confirm has been, it's been kind of the breaker here for IceKnight is just not pulling the trigger when he should, and it's snowballing that nervousness.
Oh, that's such an amazing grab.
That's such Smash 4 classic right there.
And
the ledge hang.
Okay, I don't think. Okay.
Yeah.
Still gets the stock.
Yeah, tried to swing aggressively off the ledge there, but was unable to really catch anything.
Wait, that's
Wait for it.
Big dash tag.
Can we find something? We're able to get double dash tag, no forward air to go. Oh my god, what is happening?
Ned's resilience in those situations is just incredible, dude.
Oh my god.
Big percent. Oh, that could have been.
Yeah, okay.
Even Ned's like,
Really good stuff coming up from there.
Watch it early. Big up B.
These are tough situations for IceKnight here. Not really able to get much.
Nice grab.
The grab just barely whiffing off of the dash grab.
Another grab.
Yeah, no,
Ned
is sticking to the game plan.
You can't down.
He's sticking to the game plan of back air, walling him out.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. Ned goes up, and that means that we have 3 players in this pool that are 2-1. The head-to-heads are even, I'm pretty sure, because Angelo beat Ned, beat IceKnight, beat Angelo.
Right.
Yeah, and Ned beat IceKnight.
So now we're in
game counts.
Into game counts.
Now game count.
Now poor IceKnight going 0-3.
So the game counts.
But I mean, it has to be someone.
It has to be someone.
Well, it doesn't have to, but.
Yeah, so the game counts.
Some people go 1-2.
You know what? That's true.
7-5 IceKnight is the game counts. Ned is, I think, 6-5. I'm doing mental math here.
Okay.
And then Angelo is 6-4.
Wait.
So